Okay, I think we're recording now because welcome back to I Just Do What Ifs, because I just do what ifs. This is new because this is actually my first time ever doing this. I don't have a script, I do not have anything, so I am full on going at brain power right now at this point in time. So let me think. Now, remember when he knows the negative Singon, he finds another scroll called the negative, yeah, no, never mind, he's not going to find a scroll, never mind. He's not going to find some negative scroll that I probably won't try to know. He won't find anything. Remember when I said he has a sword that, I guess you could say, broke, that never breaks, ever? He has that. He kind of has Zoro's sword by, if you know Zoro, I feel like I'm not saying that right, which I probably ain't. Zoro. Not that either. If I'm correct, sorry, I just don't remember a lot. He has Zoro's sword by One Piece. If you know anime, then you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, now when he has Zoro's sword, that cursed sword that Zoro flew up in the air and then it chopped his arm completely off. Yeah, he has that, but except for the lines on the half bottom piece, I guess you could say, they're the sun pieces that look yellow. The yellow pieces are purple. They're purple because he skinned it because it didn't look cool. Now he kind of looks like this Kakashi. Kind of looks like Kakashi, but he puts one. He's like Kakashi. Has the ring band, but not the hair, because no. He would kind of have yellow hair. Yeah, no. Yeah, he would have yellow hair. Because, no, wait. If I'm right. He would have black hair. Yeah, if I'm correct. He would, nope, just stick with the yellow, because why not? Now, he will kind of be looking like this, except for his eyes. His regular eyes will be you get what I mean. Kind of like that. I swear I keep doing that and it's never gonna work. As you've seen 3 times, I'm in my room doing absolutely nothing. So after that, he goes to school, extremely suppressing his power by extreme amount. Even if he didn't suppress his power, it wouldn't even sense it in general. They wouldn't sense it. It's kind of like God Key, if you know Dragon Ball Z, because I'm mixing Dragon Ball Z, One Piece, and some other animes. I'm not even going to try to guess in. So he's doing that, and my head. And he goes to school, and Mangma, wasn't it manga? Magma? Yeah, Magma. I can't remember his full name because it was there's Magma, Mangma, blah, blah, blah. There's Magma. Yeah, I'm gonna just call him that because I don't remember his name and I probably would not figure it out. I'm not gonna be doing this again. So Magma and Kushino is in there just playing around, doing whatever, and Naruto will walk in, kind of how Kakashi's has all of this. Yeah, he would have that on without the vest and definitely without that. So to have those things on, and he wouldn't have a pouch, he wouldn't have anything, but he would have the sword, he would have his sword on hand, just in case something, well, no, he wouldn't actually have his sword on hand, because I think he would think probably that would alarm some people, and also, you know what? Never mind that, because that's like the degenerate of his power, I guess you could say. So he keeps his sword on hand just in case. Just burp. Now he keeps his sword on hand just in case, because why not? So he goes in. He I guess you could say he gets bullied by the kids. I guess they keep calling him Demon Fox, and he kind of, I guess you could say, he knows why. So when he unlocked, I was also going to say this in the second video, when he unlocked when he unlocked Super Saiyan and he undone the sword, one seal from the sword the sword, when you opened it, one seal would break off, giving him a lot of power. I guess I could call it the seal of power. The seal of power is the top right. If you've seen one of my other what ifs, you would know that. On the top right. So, and then once he went Super Saiyan, I guess you could say the right bottom flew off, like disintegrated. I call it, oops, wait, there it is. I call it the seal of rage. That's what it's called. Yeah, that's what it's called. The seal of rage. There's also 3 more, because there's 4 seals. 2 on the left side, bottom on top. Yeah. I mean, 2 on the right side, bottom and top. 2 on the left side, bottom and top. And 1 in the middle, which I haven't figured that one out. Now he's able to talk to Naruto, and if I'm correct, I already said this. Good chance I probably already did, and I accidentally deleted it. Who knows? I do not remember a lot of things, alright? So, if I already did, so, if I probably already did, which I definitely have, he would say, why? Now, they would talk about the 100-tailed beasts, or the 100-tailed Santuno, because the tailed beasts are, well, Yami, as I called him. He likes the Santuno, because remember when I told you he has the purple Sharingan? And sorry, after 3 Moe, because it's 3 years, yeah. That would unlock because the Tomoes don't unlock seals. They won't unlock any seals in general. So he wouldn't be able to, do everything like that. The only way he would get power is from either power. Then there's the negative charge with since Yami told him how to use the negative charge and charge his negative ki, I guess I call it, if I remember correctly, because I did this like 1 day ago in like GC. If I'm correct, he goes to school suppressing his power. He would let himself get bullied since he doesn't like people seeing his face. He would wear a mask, kind of like Kakashi, because why wouldn't he? And he wouldn't have his headband because he wouldn't. And now he would go into school getting bullied by Memma and Kushino. Said it right that time. Memma and Kushino. And then they would then get also bullied by the other people, just letting the rage flow by without no one noticing it. And once it was on school, he would just leave, like full on leave. His parents, after they found him once, they said that they just owned him. So he would leave since one of the ninjas said, wait, Demon Brat, don't you have a family? No. Naruto would say, no, I don't. My father disowned me, of course, and he would leave into the forest. Now, he would just let the rage flow up into his body, and the only time he could let the rage out when he leaves school, of course. So, he would leave, and he would try to follow him, but he already was gone. Like, he had the speed of like 2 gods in 1 second. So he would have the speed of the Speed Force, pretty much at its max potential, I guess, which we don't actually know because so he would yeet it out of there, and there wouldn't be any lightning, any of that. So he would go back to his camp and sleep. Now, when he goes to sleep, he usually just goes into his mindscape and just keeps training. And sometimes Kurama and Hiyami would let him actually sleep, because if he doesn't get enough sleep, he'll go to sleep in school, and they already know when he sleeps in school, he's gonna get like max attention for like a year, like a month. So, and he knows that for a fact because that actually happened once before, which boiled a lot of rage inside of Naruto. So that's why he could let it out on the forest, I guess, or let it out somewhere, like somewhere enough that it won't hurt the forest, somewhere enough that it won't. He went to the sand, I guess. So he went to the sand, and he did just use so much negative ki. He used ki blast. He did everything. He did a lot, and he would do that, and he would go back to school. Yada yada yada. He won't keep doing it. He'll just let the boil flow down, just enough so he doesn't extremely final explosion the entire school to physically dust. So he won't die and get so mad. The word mad doesn't consider it. So he would do that, and he would, everything like that. Now, he would, then there's the battles, because it's like, that's like, maybe two years in, or something like that. No, like maybe 6 months in, or like 4 months in, I think. I don't remember. They did it once, I don't remember. I seriously don't. So they would do everything, and Kushino, and Mima, and Sasuke, because he only has his 2 Tomoe. Yeah, 2 Tomoe in both of his eyes, since he's been training with Sasuke, Minato, and Kushina. And that's the only thing he has. Now, if I'm correct, I never said this. I don't think I did say this. I don't remember if I did or did not say this. The purple Sharingan are just the purple Sharingan, that's it. No, I just figured out what I could call it. The negative Sharingan. Yeah, that sounds right. The negative Sharingan is negative. It is negative usually means less. Usually negative, except for the negative Sharingan means it's 10 times more. It's like the regular, like the 1 Tomoe is 2 times powerful than the 1 Tomoe, the regular 1 Tomoe Sharingan. The 2 Tomoe is 10 times powerful, 20 times powerful than the 2 Tomoe. The 3 Tomoe is 30 times powerful than the 3 Tomoe, the regular 3 Tomoe. So the 3 Tomoe let you teleport, kind of like the Ren Sharingan, or the Renegon, I guess, the Ren Sharingan with the Tomoe in it. So he would have that, and he could teleport. He wouldn't be able to let them, everything like that. So it's kind of like the Renegon when he teleported the Ren Sharingan, when he teleport and everything like that. I make him extremely OP. Alright. Now he would still have his tail, because I still don't. Now he wouldn't go in Great Ape form, because remember everything I said. Now he would go to school, and we did training. So Naruto versus, it would be Naruto versus I don't remember if I said this in the first video, because I don't remember if I did or did not, because I just don't remember. So, Naruto versus Kushina, Menma, and Sasuke with the two Tomoe, and Minato, Kushina, and Jiraiya, with also Tsunade would be there too, because why not? She wouldn't be. And they would just watch everything go down. Now, Naruto wouldn't even use his one Tomoe. He would just use his regular eyes. Not even the third Tomoe. Not that either. Now, he would also be using the Super Saiyan more often. He wouldn't use it in school at all. If he had to use it only if it was necessary. That's the only time he would actually use it. And that's literally it. After that, so he wouldn't use it like every 3.2 milliseconds. So he wouldn't really use it at all in school. He would still train with Super Saiyan. Now, no one would see it, like, because, yeah. But, yeah, pretty much. And, now, it would go the same. Naruto would absolutely decimate them. He wouldn't even use the negative Rasengan, like the negative Rasengan, at all. Like, not even like the negative Sharingan, not nothing. He wouldn't even charge. He's physically said, no, what? I won't even use my sword, which is like the power anything. So he wouldn't use his sword at all, and he wouldn't even go. He was probably using like 2% of his, like 1% of his power, and that was it. So Naruto would just wait until one of them, or Kushina, Menma, and Sasuke to make a wrong, and then Naruto turning into a right for him, I guess. Waiting for one of them to make an error. So all three of them would go for him, because Sasuke knows everything about the Chidori, and he used it for Minato and everything like that. Minato helped them use the Chidori, so he knows how to do it. Now they would all like go run at him at the same time and just run for it. Like, they would do it all at the same time, and he would. Everybody hates gambling. Hope you don't mind. I just put everybody hates Chris. There, that's 10. I just had 10 so I can hear it enough. I don't have super hearing or something. You know what I mean. So he would be everything like that, and he wouldn't use anything. He didn't say anything. He would just wait, and they would run at him, and they would all try to punch him, and he would literally dodge like Ultra Instinct. You wouldn't hear the do 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 do. So he wouldn't do that, and he would just trip them, and they would almost get out, and they would use a actual like substitution jutsu, I think it was called. I don't remember the entire thing. So they would try not to fall in their faces and embarrass themselves, and so they would catch themselves actually like that, and they would run back at him. He just keeps doing the same thing, and he would say, and now Menma and Kushina and Sasuke would say at the same time, stop, so just dodge, stop dodging and tripping us, dang demon. And that would take Naruto a little off. So he said he did what they didn't say. he would run at him. He was only using like 1% of his power anyway, so he would run at him enough so they can actually see it, and he wouldn't even hit them. He wouldn't use the one Tomoe, anything like that. He would hit all three of them, holding their guards up, because they're like, if he hits one of us, there's a good chance that he will not. So Minato, no, not Minato, Menma would run at him also, and Menma would try to punch him, so Naruto would dodge down, and then hit him full on square in the gut, like the stomach or gut, I guess. And he would turn his fist, like rumbling, I guess. No, not rumbling, like turn, like suction, I guess, like turning his fist, because it was like downwards, kind of like an uppercut, but in the stomach. So he would turn his fist into like a straight on punch, and he would throw Minato back. So now they know that was just a fluke. Maybe that was just a fluke that he could do that. Maybe he was doing jutsu, but they couldn't. They never taught Naruto anything at all. I don't remember if I said. I think the only thing I know was him letting him read books about everything like that. No jutsus, no nothing, and they would be surprised. So Sasuke would put on his 2 Tomoe, which didn't help him seriously, like, at all. So Naruto would just laugh and just chuckle, like that, I guess. And he just thinks in his head, do you really think that's actually gonna help you? Well, he actually says that in real time, no, he just says it in his head, because you really think that's gonna actually help you? So Sasuke would run to him and say, "You bastard demon!" And he would try to throw a heck of punches at him, just wasting all of his stamina for no reason. I seriously just don't know why. He just would waste his stamina, and Naruto would dodge all of them and knee him in the stomach, making him not bleed out, but just cough up some spit. And Naruto, he would be staggered, I guess. And Naruto would punch him just direct, square in the cheek, on like the left side on the face. The left side on his face, and he punches him off, and just he would roll down, and he would just get hit, and he would get hit. He would get hit by a tree. No, not get hit by a tree. That makes no sense. He would hit a tree. Sasuke would hit a tree, making him pass out, flying out of the, everything like that. Flying out of the, he would fly out of the arena, and and the ninja, I don't remember his name, that did everything, he would say, "Sasuke is now out. Now in Shaw 2 only." Now, Menma and Kushina would be actually extremely mad, and they would run at them. And then they would try to punch him, but they couldn't, so they knew maybe they would just use their Rasengan. Now, Minato would have the Vanishing Rasengan. Kushina would have a regular Rasengan, just like a regular Rasengan, but we had to use the Shadow Clones. Now, Naruto wouldn't let them Naruto would let them have the Rasengans, but he wouldn't use anything. So he would just hold up his hand, punch in one fist, and use, air and punch in his right fist, actually, sorry. And they would run at him, and Meima would throw it, and Naruto knew that, because he could see the chakra flowing in there, so he would dodge, knowing that it was there, and Kushina would run at him, and his right arm is like clenched, so he would flick it, I guess, like punch the air. He wouldn't like hit anyone, like I guess you could say. So he would do that, and so much wind pressure was in that even the Rasengan just like it would clash, but the Rasengan would pretty much just broke. It would just break like a just like kind of like glass, I guess you could say, but like yeah, it was kind of like glass. It was it's pretty much was like glass, and it would just break, shatter, and Kushina would get hit, and it wouldn't put so much force. He wouldn't put a heck of force in it, so it wouldn't like break anything or anything like that. So she would fly out of the arena, and it'll be only Minma. Yeah, the only person would be there is Minma, and he knew that he couldn't. He knew that he could probably win by his own, so he actually like does the meditation, and he doesn't summon because they didn't get. Well, they knew Sage Mode, and you know Yami would know Sage Mode also. So, but it would be like the most best Sage Mode, like a Dragon Sage. No, like a Fox Sage Mode. Yeah, because the Fox Sage Mode makes sense. Yeah, the Fox Sage Mode. No, just your Dragon Sage Mode. That's it. The Dragon Sage Mode, but he wouldn't use the wings because he just doesn't like them. They just feel weird. He doesn't like them in general. So he would do the same thing, and he wouldn't he knows Sage Mode. He knows the Dragon Sage Mode, but he just acts like he doesn't. So he doesn't really do anything. He just closes his eyes, and he would just breathe in and out, letting his body relax. And Menma would get into Sage Mode, and he would fight Naruto. He still doesn't have his one Tomoe or literally anything. And Naruto would act that he would just be extremely surprised, and he wouldn't be able to dodge as much. Acting like he wouldn't be able to dodge that much, letting him hit him, and then get on the floor, and then he just acts like this is the first time he ever got to Tomoe, the one Tomoe, and it was a regular Tomoe, like the regular one, the shark, like, no, like a purple shark, the purple shark gun, because you can't, like, deactivate, yeah, you know. So he does that, and he gets his one, he accidentally, with the quotations, you know, with the quotations, with the actual quotations, you know, and he would just punch him once, and he would, you will see it. Now Minma would cancel a big Rasengan. Would use a big Rasengan enough that so he doesn't freaking, you know, break the entire place, and he wouldn't even use the Nano Rasengan. He wouldn't use the Nano Rasengan once. He would just clench his hands, and they would run at each other, and with the big Rasengan, Naruto would just punch it, and Minma would think that it would work or wouldn't work or something like that. So he would say, "What is that going to help you for, stupid dude?" And the entire big Rasengan that took almost all almost all of Minma's chakra, Naruto just break it like it's nothing. Now you know how. Yeah, remember when I said the spin move? He would have that, but his feet were on the ground, so he would like push his foot down, and it would be like a little tiny crack down there. So he would spin and turn his other foot, and he would punch Minma directly in the jaw. So like the left piece of his jaw, and be flying out of there, and be like flying almost into like 60 buildings, but not like 60 buildings, but like he would fly through only maybe two and a half trees. because the first one would break down, and the second one would almost break, but it didn't. Like, kind of like a, it would be kind of like a Scooby-Dooby-Doo type of thing, where, remember, yeah, everything like that, if you're old or not, and you don't know, yeah. He would do that, and he would just fall to the ground, and he would say that Naruto wins. And Naruto would just leave. Now, Kushina and Mima would be extremely mad, and Jiraiya won't even stop them, or Tsunade and Jiraiya won't stop them at all. And he would undo his Tomoe, thinking that it did, and acting like it took an extreme amount of power. And he would just, and Kushina and Minato would just go up, run at him, and Minato would throw his kunai, and Naruto would just ting. You know how when anything like that, when people would, like, anime people with swords would, like, extremely godmount people with swords or anything like that, would undo their sword and then put it right directly back in, and be like 6 killion people would be dead or something like that. And so Naruto would do that because he is extremely fast, and they won't even see it. It's like a ting. And the entire kunai would split directly in half, like it was nothing. Full on, like it was nothing. And would just leave, and that was all. So Kushina would put a big Rasengan, and then Minato would put a massive Rasengan, putting those two together, making a massive Rasengan, I guess? A bigger massive Rasengan. So Minato, because he was the only one that could handle a massive big Rasengan, and he would throw it up. He would jump off the roof and leap there, and he didn't even notice that everyone was gone. He thought that everyone was gone, and as soon as they saw the big Rasengan, but no one was. So Naruto said, "You might want to leave before y'all all die." So they do. So they just run for it. All of them will run for it. So Naruto is still having his -1 Tomoe Sharingan. He would create a negative Sharingan, not an extremely big one, just like a regular Sharingan, a regular Rasengan, not that big, kind of like the regular kid Rasengan, that Naruto made. So he wouldn't throw it, but like he would throw it. Nope. He would go up to the big massive Rasengan, and he would just chuck it at it. Not chuck, but you know what I mean, please. He would not throw, no, like that, and he would just have everything like that, and Minato would say negative Rasengan, meaning that Naruto went inside the thing, went inside the negative scrolls. But how would it be possible? It would be impossible. So he would be like the negative Rasengan, and he would just still having the little thing battle, and Naruto would push it at him, like push the regular Rasengan at him. And the big Rasengan will full on stop. Like it wouldn't even consume the negative Rasengan. Like it wasn't consuming, and then Naruto would just let go, letting the negative Rasengan like that. And Naruto would just say, "See ya, your problem, not mine." And he would just say that. And now they have two things, because that has extreme amount of chakra, and that's going to be not containing enough. and he would just and the big Master Rasengan would just pop. The Negative Rasengan would, I guess you could say, it would like kind of like a sniper thing, and it would go through, and it would hit Minato's stomach. It wouldn't hit Minato's stomach because he would have another kunai lying around, so he would have enough chakra to just fly there and directly get it, and he would get it, and he would notice that the big Rasengan was pretty much gone, and it flew directly by Kushina. Kushina would dodge, since Minato was like right beside her, I guess. So Kushina would dodge, knowing that was definitely Naruto's fault, which it wasn't. I mean, it was Minato's, but it was definitely Naruto's fault, which it wasn't. You know what I mean? And it would the Negative Rasengan would explode, or make a big one, but enough that it won't destroy the entire school. So it will be like a small explosion, just that's all. And Minato would be surprised that small Rasengan that small explosion took out a massive Rasengan. And so Naruto would just lead to his camp in the woods, everything like that, and there wouldn't be any snow because, Amu, because literally almost every single time Minato would send one, they would literally all die. None of them would be spared, not one. So he was able to take anger out of them, at least. So Naruto would go to sleep, train for a couple of days, and like a couple of months in his mindscape, but only like 3 hours in the real world. Like hours in the real world, like in the morning in the real world, I guess you could say. He would wake up and go directly back to sleep because he was way too sleepy to go back, and he went directly back to sleep, missing that day of school because he wouldn't even care about school, and it wouldn't be exams, so he would go to sleep and then come directly back to school, knowing that he's either going to be getting punishment, but he wouldn't, which he would be extremely surprised by. And like, not getting punishment, don't care anymore. And Kushino and Memo would be mad, extremely mad. Maybe because it was like dumb luck, they thought. So, because they didn't see the Negative Rasengan at all. Minato, yeah, he knew the Negative Rasengan and barely even thought that it knew for a fact that Naruto took the Negative Rasengan, which he did, for surely. And that would be it. So, he would do that. And then the Hatake exams, because I like to say it like that, because I don't remember the actual. It wasn't the Chunin. No, it wasn't that. Didn't see that at all. Okay, I didn't see that once. Now that would happen, and then Kakashi would be 3 hours late because Naruto would literally just be in his mind state for those 3 hours. But in his mind, it'll be like almost 3 months in there. So it'll be like in his mindscape, 6 months is 6 hours, 3 months is 3 hours, 1 hour is 1 month. 5 minutes is 5 hours. 1 minute is 1 hour, 2 minutes is 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. So 3 hours is 3 months in his mindscape. 1 minute is 1 hour in his mindscape. So he would go back up, wake up, and Kakashi would say, "You're all a bunch of idiots." Which wouldn't actually tick Naruto off because it was the same. Because it was Sasuke, Uchiha, Naruto Uzumaki. Because I'm not going to change the name. And Sakura Haruno. I mean, sorry. Uselessness. Oh, sorry. Uselessness, and that's it. So, literally the only thing she was good for was healing. That was it. Like, she got stronger. What was the point of that? All she did was fangirl, which barely even helped her, because she was a crybaby. She was not a crybaby for Sasuke. So those two would just be, well, Sakura would be uselessness would be just looking at Sasuke the entire time, and Sasuke would be looking at Naruto. Sakura, I'm just gonna call her that because uselessness is gonna take way too long, and my tongue is like, it's like death, pretty much. So Sakura would try to punch him, which he would dodge, take her hand, making her flip, seeing Kakashi would walk onto the door almost extremely, like, immediately, and would see Sakura being literally pushed almost into the wall, breaking it entirely, almost breaking her, like, wouldn't break her back, actually. He would like use like 0.2% of his power, because he just never ever liked uselessness. That's the thing. If I can't put up like Sakura, I just say uselessness. So she would go on the ground and be extremely mad. Now she wouldn't be hurt or anything, just enough that she would just get mad. So she would try it again, and Kakashi would say, "Nope, stop," and he'll be like that. And so they would go up to the roof. Naruto being 10 minutes, like 10 seconds, no. 12 seconds more than Kakashi, and Kakashi would be amazed and surprised at the same time. Like, Kakashi would say, "How is it possible I'm so strong, like the second fastest person in the entire leaf?" And because the hatred for me, like, Means always hated Naruto in general. Now, Naruto would say, Kachi would say the same thing in canon, yada, everything was the same. Then we'll get to Naruto, and he would say the same thing as Kakashi. "My name is Naruto Uzumaki. My goals are actually full on none of your gosh dang business. All of y'all is none of y'all gosh dang business." Well, he would say the same thing as Kakashi, like, "My name is Naruto Uzumaki. My goals are none of your business. My dislikes is none of your business." Well, he would directly look, like, almost for like a second, just for a good second, at Sasuke, because he would say like the dislikes, and he would look at Sasuke and Sakura, of course. "And my likes are none of your business," because he still likes I forgot that one girl, because I don't remember that one name. It was, I think. I guess I'll just use that's the shit because I'm bored and there's nothing else to do. So, because she would get over Sasuke, because that just got to get boring. There's no point of it. So, after that, because I feel like this is too completely minutes long, they would get to the bell test. Now, this is where I'm I'm gonna just leave this off because my brain is starting to rot, like, right now. So I'm going to be leaving this off right now. I see you. Bye.